I'm starting my tour of Freetown at the famous cotton tree, which when it was last officially measured in the 1960s was deemed to be over 140 foot high with a circumference of the base of over 30 meters. It's also significant because it's the exact center of Freetown and it's surrounded by a lot of government buildings. So it's here that a lot of politicians and religious leaders come to meet and hold rallies as well. I always think that visiting local markets is one of the best ways to get to know a city. So I've come to check out some of the vibrant and colourful street markets of Freetown. I'm walking down a clothing area at the moment on my way to Eroas Street, which is known for its food and its fish. Needless to say, it is very loud here. There are hundreds of people shouting about their wares, as well as a whole load of loudspeakers.
You are the smoke, you are the cough, you are the fire.
And the roads are all very busy as well. Maybe you've got to keep an eye out for tuk-tuks or getting run over by a cart.
So this is Big Markets, the oldest market in Sierra Leone. This was not really built for trading purpose. History told us that this was a storing place for slaves. But after the abolition of the slaves, the government then decided to use it for different purposes. Until later on, the indigents, our great-great-grandmoms, decided to ask for it to start selling their wares, our natural items, like you can see, so that when people need them, they will know where to come and find them. This is how this place started to grow as a market onto our own days now.
This is the original Fourah College building, which was built in 1827, making it the oldest Western style university in modern Africa. Now, although this building itself was bombed, unfortunately, during the Civil War, the university itself is still in existence. I've come to take a look around the Railway Museum here in Freetown, and this is actually the old railway depot, and they've got a fantastic collection of really well-preserved trains and carriages, including this one, Nellie, which is the oldest in the collection from 1915. So this coach was actually designed for Her Majesty the Queen when she was visiting Sierra Leone in 1961, but unfortunately her plans changed and she didn't actually use it.
We are the railway enthusiasts people. We are here to bring in the railway in Sierra Leone.
So this is the old route from Freetown, which went out to the provinces, and this is 227 miles long. And now it's just the top line, which is still functional, which transports the minerals.
When we found the museum in 2004, we met this palm trolley in a scrapyard, deliberately cut into 4 pieces. We fight for it, we brought it down here, do some welding on it. And the operation was done by 4 people in those days. 2 stand here, 2 here, 3 we see down there as passengers, and then pumping the handles up and down to carry its movement. As you can see how it was operating. The faster you pump, the faster you create your feet.
This is actually
let's go,
quite
we are moving with the train now. From Pendembu.
How do we stop?
Well, I will stop
How do we
it.
stop?
I use technique to stop it. The brake is not active, but I will look through the pinion there and I stop the pumping. The days of the trains. Hey, you can see.
My lunch today, I've come to a restaurant called Waili, which means sweet, and I've ordered some okra and also some fufu, and this is made out of cassava. So they wrap it for 3 or 4 days to get rid of the starch, and then it's boiled. So it's nice and warm and very sticky actually. And I've tried cassava in a few different forms, I don't know whether I'm actually eating this correctly, but let's go for it. The okra's a little bit sour, and this is very heavy, filling. And it's got quite a gluey texture to it almost. Sierra Leone is made up of about 70% Muslims and 30% Christians, but it is famous for its religious freedom and the harmony between people from different religions here. I've come into St. George's Cathedral, which is home to one of the biggest organs in Sierra Leone, and at the back there's a visitor's book and there's a signature from Queen Elizabeth when she visited in 1961. There are some great viewpoints in Freetown where you can come up and look over the city, and I've decided to come up to Signal Hill. Just below me is Aberdeen, and then obviously beyond that is the North Atlantic. And this is a great viewpoint. You can actually see quite how green the city is with the palm trees below. So this is a fantastic place to come and see the city.